Hi there, this is Omega Supreme here with a Transformers toy review. I'm having a look at Combiner Wars Computron, the box set here from Hasbro. I picked this up from In Demand Toys. He arrived just earlier on today. Very pleased to have got him. He's got some lovely kind of glossy artwork picture on the front here of Computron here, and you can see it features 6 Technobots, including a new addition to the team here. Comes with a poster and the little kind of trading card. Down at the bottom here, it shows all the members of the team. So you've got Scattershot. So we've already had him, but we're now getting him a slightly redecoed version in this box set. Afterbreaker, his deluxe strafe, Lightspeed, Nose Cone, and Scrounge, who is a character that's featured in some of the UK comics. He's only in there for a couple of issues. I can't remember what he transformed into, something like a wheel or something like that. And he was in a few issues with Blaster and things like that before he got kind of scrapped. And then turn it around this way, and there you've got Computron shown in his obviously in his combined mode, but with his updated hands and feet, which are kind of unique to this one because all the other sets have got the same kind of hands and feet. So at the top here it does have a little text spec there. So it says, of all the combiner robots, Computron is the most successful at merging the different personalities of his component bots. Computron processes input from each of the Technobots and evaluates all possible outcomes to identify the perfect plan of attack. He's never wrong. But he's really fast. Okay. And then I've opened them all up, so I haven't quite, but just so you can see what the box set looks like. So here they all are boxed up. So yeah, the colours on this one look really cool. Nice to see these new combiner pieces here. God, the ratchets on these are really tough, so I think we're going to be able to get some good poses out of these guys here. Yeah, so looking forward to getting these all opened up and we'll have a look at it. Right, so next one you'll see is all of these in their vehicle mode.
Here we are, we've got them all in their vehicle modes, and I have to say I'm really impressed. The only one I'm a bit kind of underwhelmed with is Lightspeed, and this guy's a remold of Prowl and Dead End and everyone else. It's got the same head sculpt as Streetwise, so he's a direct kind of repaint of one of the Protector bots. And just, you know, overall the paint's pretty good on him, but just like on the windscreen, you've got nothing on here, so it's just all one colour on here. So I think they missed a trick just adding that paint detail on him. His gun's in red plastic and painted in like black, or it's got gunmetal there, so that looks pretty decent, and all the alloys are painted in as well. It's just that windscreen bit which is a little bit annoying. So you've got here Scrounge, who's a repaint of Cosmos. He's done kind of nice yellow here, the little red arrows pointing forward, and the red and blue on here. He's got a few bits of silver on him as well. He looks really good in vehicle mode and robot mode. You can kind of see his little eyes poking up a little bit in vehicle mode, but nothing too bad. And then his little partner here is Cyvax, and he can actually fit on here, which is what he does in combined mode as well, so you can have them like that. And this guy also transforms into a robot and also a gun for Scrounge as well. Next up, we've got Afterburner, which is a repaint of Groove. He's really nice cockpit section that you've got on here. You've got the guns which you can add on either side. There's also a cool little thing which isn't in the instructions, but I noticed you could do it. I think I've seen someone else do it with it. Is these hands and guns? You can actually fit the hand into here like this, and if you want to, you could fit it on the side here, and I don't know which way around you would put it, but you can kind of have it as a have it as like a side section to this one here if you wanted to. You'd like that or like that. So you can actually peg it onto there if you want to. I just thought it was a nice little touch. You could do that, and if it is, I don't know if it is designed to do that, but you can fit. If not, for anything else, just show you that the hands can fit in there to as storage if you want to. And these, I have to say, I know we haven't got to the combined mode, but these are brilliant hands and feet. The hands are one solid piece. If I can pull them out from here. Crikey. Yeah, pull them out. They are one solid piece, but they peg in nicely, and you've got slots either side where you can pop those in. And the legs are brilliant. You've got so much stability, and they're not too big like the Perfect Effect ones. And these are super tight, and he just stays in that position. It's brilliant. So we've got those. Next up, we've got Nose Cone, who's a repaint of Brawl. So basically, you've got this bit that's the other side. So he's very similar in terms of the vehicle mode to what we've got with Ramhorn for the Collectors Club. Still pretty cool. Nice drill that they've got on him as well. And we'll see in robot mode that his weight isn't quite as floppy. This one really impressed me. So this is a kind of remold of, is it Air Raid? Yeah, Air Raid. So you can hardly recognise that it would be, because you know these are new, these bits are new, this piece is new here. It's got a new head sculpt which I won't show you till later, but you can see that all the body shape is, yeah, that is Air Raid underneath there. And then we've got ourselves a new scatter shot with improved colours. The burgundy that they've used on here is it's almost like a glossy plastic. It's really nice, and they've used some nice red paint and blue paint on him, and he just looks really nice. And the blue that they've used on him as well is really well done. Yeah, it's an improvement definitely on the other version that we had, the Hasbro original release that we've got on here. So what I'm going to do now is have a look at them in robot mode. We'll have a look at them. I'm going to skip over the transformation because we know the transformation for all these by now, and we'll have a look at the robot mode, and then we'll do the same and have a look at them in combined mode. Right, here we are. We've got them all in their robot mode, and I say I'm very pleased with them. First of all, we'll have a look at the little guys here. So I can't remember what his name is now. It's Cybax. So articulation same as they are on these ones. They've got a little, his face is painted red here, arms move up and down, and you can pop this out here, and then he can become a gun. I think it's pretty much exactly like that he's in the gun mode for. So he's pretty cool. And we've got this guy here. I really like him. I think the colours look really nice on him. I love the head sculpt that they've chosen for him as well. Articulation on him is exactly the same as Cosmos, but very pleased to pick up this figure. I think that's a really nice touch by them to include a figure like this in the set. We've got Lightspeed next, who's a re-deco of Streetwise. Not bad in robot mode, a bit plain, but he still looks quite cool. He kind of does the job without being overly flash. I am picking up the Takara set as well, so what I may do is kind of mix and match the set to kind of pick out the best of both, probably, with these ones. But I'm pretty pleased with him. Next up, if we go to the back, pick up Nose Cone here, who's a repaint of Brawl. And the colours look pretty nice on him, actually. They still got the thing with the waist. It doesn't feel as wobbly. But the paint's done really nice on him. He's kind of a brown plastic with kind of painted yellow, which is often quite hard to do. But they've done a good job on his head as well. That's all painted yellow and orange in there. It's done really nicely. And he's got a little gun in his hand as well, which is his kind of nose cone area. And he's got a little Autobot symbol on the front. Streetwise has just got his in, what's his name? Lightspeed's got his in the same place as Streetwise, just at the front there as well. Next up, this one does look a little bit odd because he's got this huge back section that comes up here like that, so it does hang over him. What I tend to do is actually, if you don't mind having sort of kibble and stuff hanging from the side, is you can just, how did I do it? I can't know if I rotate it around like that. You can have it sort of round like that way, or just so it's not hanging over the top of him. I'll probably do it like that, because as long as I'm not going to really be looking at him from the side there. And he's got light piping coming through there, so some nice green light piping. The colours on him are really well done. Probably, I don't know, him and probably, this is after Breaker by the way, him and Strafe are probably my favourite ones from the set, I would say. But yeah, he's very nice. He comes with 2 guns there as well. Next up we've got Strafe, and yeah, really cool head on this one. He looks absolutely excellent. I think they've really nailed it with this one. Absolutely brilliant. It doesn't come with any guns or anything. It would have been cool if like these plugged off and came guns, but you know, you could use one of Afterbreakers if you really wanted to. I think he's spot on. Probably one of my favourites. My favourite out of the deluxe ones. Scattershot is much improved from previous versions in terms of colours and things. His legs are a little bit floppy, sort of round here, I would say, but nothing too bad. He's got a nice blue visor and blue paint on the here. The red that they've used is really bright on here, and the burgundy kind of colour that they've used in here is really nice. It just looks a lot more like him, I think, anyway. And the articulation, everything's exactly the same. What I'm going to do now is get them all transformed into combined mode, and then we'll have a look at them like that. I do sort of have the Perfect Combiner upgrade kit for Computron, which I'm not sure if I'll show or not. I may just do that as a separate review. Okay, so let's have a look at them in combined. Right, here we've got Computron all combined, and he looks pretty decent actually. He does have the same head sculpt as Superion, but they've obviously used different colours in there, which I think really looks really nice. So, and you've got like kind of got these bits on the side here, which is a bit of a nod to the G1 kind of cartoon, and the toy here with these blue bits here as well, which is nice. And this guy here, like I said, you combine on here, and he just pegs on the top here on that little peg there, fits in up there. So that's a little bit new. Normally on the combiners you have it so you've got this bit facing forward, but because of the way this is facing, the actual proper transformation for this one is to have it like this, kind of peg that in round to the side here, with kind of his arm sort of bent round like that a little bit more. I do have a little splodge of paint just on there, which you probably just about see. I'll give you a close up, you see. But other than that, that's the only kind of defects or paint problems I've got on him. All the arms, you know, move nice as you expect. The hands are just solid fists, which you can then peg the gun in. You can actually peg it in either side if you want to, so you peg it in below or at the top there. The feet are really nice. It's weird because in like a static position, like just with his legs straight on, he's actually not as stable as he is in a really kind of dynamic pose. So actually, if you're just standing him like this, he's more likely to fall over than he is in a dynamic pose. You see where I brought the gun forward then? That's just slightly tipping him forward there. And same if you move things around, you might have him fall backwards slightly. You've got the guns pegged on either side here. His other side gun pegged in here, and obviously he's using that one on there. So all the guns and everything all pegged together, and Scattershots guns, weapons combined to make the larger gun for it, which looks pretty decent. And then, like I said, you can get them into some pretty decent kind of action poses. So if I move his kind of legs out here, then move the kind of ratchet that out of here, and you can bend his leg forward here and get him in that
Spin that out a little bit. Spin that one out the other way. Like that, so you can get him in a bit more of a kind of a better sort of stance there, so you can have him kind of leaning forward there if you want to. In just a bit more of a kind of dynamic pose than you can do with the regular ones. And I think he looks really nice. See, the sort of legs are sprayed out a little bit differently to the other ones. I have bought the Combiner Wars upgrade set from Perfect Effect for this guy, so I may well use those, and I may actually transfer these onto another combiner. I actually tried them on Thunder Mayhem, and they worked really well with him, and the colours go well with him. But I think as well, the colours also go really well with Tri-Predicas as well, so I may well try him with that one as well. But highly recommended set as far as I'm concerned. I think In-Demand Toys, I think the retail price is something like 100, but they've been selling him for slightly less, between kind of, I think around about 80 quid, something like that. Certainly that was the price I think that he was advertised at TF Nation. But yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys think. If you've got this guy ready, or if you're holding on for the Takara Unite Warriors one. I'm going to be getting that one as well, but I think what will probably happen is, in terms of a combined mode, it's probably going to be a mix of the Takara and the Hasbro version to make a perfect Computron. There you go. That's been my review from Mega Supreme, and this is Computron. Thanks for watching. Bye.